Hello YouTube and welcome to Full Dottle, a channel dedicated to tamping topics such as pipes, tobacco, lure, and more. I am your host, the Bearded Briarman, and without further ado, let's get lit. Happy Cobb Tuesday, everyone, and on this episode of Full Dottle, I have got a Yabo from Cliff Higgins. I have got some shout outs, and then I've got the drawing for the FDOB Blend No. 2 sample giveaway. First, a little housekeeping. I am smoking my Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman with a forever stem, and in it, I've got a mishmash of some tobaccos that were just left over. I've got some Haunted Bookshop in here, some Old Joe Krantz, and some FDOB Blend No. 2. So first, let's start with this Yabo. Cliff Higgins wanted to send me some tobaccos and asked me if he could do so. And of course, I will always accept free tobacco. So I got the package in. I'm going to open it up. Let's see what he sent to me. Well, this is definitely not tobacco. It's a holster. It is a sticky holster. Cliff and I have spoken a couple of times about different types of firearms and ammunition and stuff like that. Cliff knows that I conceal carry every day, everywhere I go, and so he sent me a holster for my pistol. Cliff, what the heck, man? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Kind of a little bro note. He said, I tried my Glock 42 in this holster and it fit just fine. I hope you like it, but never have to employ it. Cliff, I agree wholeheartedly with that sentiment. Little story, I have only had to purchase my handgun twice in my life. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with different types of terminology for your weapons or for firearms, when you purchase your firearm, it is when you grab it. When you reach and you wrap your hand around the handle of your firearm, that is a purchase. So in a confrontation, if somebody presents a threat where lethal force is justified and warranted and you go to pull your pistol, the moment you grab it, when you reach and grab it, that is a purchase of your firearm. I've only had to purchase twice in my life. One time I had somebody that was in front of me in traffic. I was in a very rough neighborhood. And for whatever reason, the guy in front of me didn't like the color of my vehicle, didn't like something about me. I'd never honked at him. There was nothing going on. It was a residential neighborhood, and we were simply going stop sign to stop sign to stop sign, and I was behind them for 3 stop signs before they were turning right. I was turning left, and at the last stop sign, for whatever reason, the passenger of the vehicle jumped out and started toward my driver's side in a very aggressive manner. I had my daughter with me, and it frightened me, or not, it didn't scare me, but I was alert. And so the moment he got to where he was within arm's reach of my hood, I visibly purchased my pistol, and all I did was slightly pull it out of the holster. He saw the action, turned around, went back to his vehicle, and they sped off. The second time I had to purchase my firearm, I was in a car wash, and this individual was approaching me, and they had that look in their eye. I mean, I don't know how to describe it, but it wasn't a, hey, I need directions to the nearest, Quickie Mart. It was more of a look in his eye like, this is a potential victim, and I'm not. And so as soon as he got to a distance that I felt threatened, I purchased my pistol, and as soon as I did, they quickly retreated and went their separate way. Luckily, I've never had to actually draw and present my firearm, but I have had to purchase, and that's all I've had to do to show them that I wasn't messing around. My next course of action was to draw, present, and fire upon my target. Anyway, thank you, Cliff, for that holster. It will come in handy. Here is the tobacco. How neat. Look at that. I've got a tamper here and a Glock. This is a, this is a 1945. Glock number 17. No, this is a 9. A Glock here. That is so neat. That's really cool. Thank you very much, Cliff. And now, for the tobaccos, he sent me some Dr. Phil's December 2019. Dr. Phil, I'm going to assume, because I don't have my text messages on me right now, Cliff, but I'm assuming this is what you said that your friend makes up. Can't wait to try this out. Smells awesome. Smells like a light English. We have got some, now forgive my pronunciation, but it's either Chanet's cake or Chenet's cake. He was telling me that this blend has the highest proportion or highest portion of Perique of all of the C&D blends. Interested to try that out. I'm not quite as afraid as I once would have been because I've smoked Perique straight, and it's actually not as bad as you would think. 3 Friars. Smells like it's a burley blend. Very interesting. Peterson's Elizabethan mixture. Never had any of these blends, Cliff. I cannot wait to try them out. We have got a Brono. I like to read them first before I read them out loud. That way, if there's anything sentimental or, a bromance going on, don't want anybody to hear that. I think I accidentally sent Cliff, I was trying to send the squinchy face, laughing out loud emoji, and I accidentally sent him a kissy face emoji, so I never hear the end of that from Cliff now. Anyway, it says, "Hello, Dallas. I hope you enjoy this stuff. I made you a tamper that I think you will dig." I do dig it. That is some cool stuff, man. You should go into business making those. The sticky holsters are the most concealable and most comfortable I have ever used. I hope you carry it a lot, but never have to put it into action. God bless, Cliff. Cliff, I cannot thank you enough for that, man. I look forward to trying those tobaccos out. Now let's get to the shout outs. I've got two channels that I think you guys would absolutely enjoy. I know I do. The first one I have deemed the Pipe Counselor. It is There and Tobac Again. I first heard about his channel on 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio. Onion gave him a shout out, went over to his channel, checked him out, and man, I'll tell you what, he has a video on slowing down when you're smoking a pipe and just taking that time to kind of reflect and utilizing it to present some positive mental health healing for yourself when you smoke your pipe. Check out that channel. It's absolutely awesome. Both of these channels I will put the link to in the bucket so that you can go directly to their channel, subscribe to them, give them a like, and show them the support that the YTPC is absolutely known for. The second channel is called Smokin Pipe. Lots of energy in this channel. It's like a caricature. This guy puts on like looks almost like a trucker type, like Dale from King of the Hill. I love his channel, even though he puts on this character, it's not goofy or presented in a way that is not enjoyable. It is awesome. The energy is just awesome. It really gets you into that frame of mind. You're watching his videos, having a great time. Go over there and check him out. Give him a subscribe and tell him that I sent you. All right, last course of action is the drawing for the sample of FDOB number 2, blend number 2. So I was thinking about it, and since I'm having more than one winner drawn, it would be difficult to use the Google Assistant to have them draw a random number. So I cut out the names. I put the little strips of paper in this bowl that I use for my tobacco. And so I will draw 4 names. I only had 8 contestants enter, and so the chances that you'll win are pretty good. So you have a 1 in 8 chance of winning. Let's get it started. All right, so the first winner to receive a sample, the 1 Simplex 1. Number 2. Parsimonious Piper. Number 3, Ohm Howard. And last but certainly not least, we have Smoking Cardboard, Steve Coddington. All right, so Parsimonious Piper, you commented on the video, and then I asked, as a reply, I asked if you were interested in receiving a sample of the blend. You never got back to me, which is fine, but I went ahead and put your name into the drawing just in case. I didn't want you to get skipped. You won, so if you don't want to participate and you would like to instead have me draw another name, I'll be glad to do so. But otherwise, all of these people, we have the 1 Simplex 1, Parsimonious Piper, Ohm Howard, and Smoking Cardboard. If you guys will go into the comments of this section, I take that back. If you guys will go and email me, my email can be found on the About page of my channel. It is fulldottle@gmail.com. Email me and give me your contact information with your address, your mailing address, and I will send this out to you ASAP. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Full Dottle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell and happy piping. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to enlist in the Full Dottle platoon. It's easy, just click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as I upload the next episode.